Hey you guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today I have Throwback Thursday to share with you, and we have, and I love your name, girl. We have Boomerang Curls. I love that name. I don't know why I was like, that is super cool. Boomerang Curls to thank for picking this week's Throwback Thursday, which is Root Legacy's Pineapple Papaya. And before I go too far on this, I will say this is an older packaging, and we will discuss that a little bit down the road. An older packaging. This was gifted to me. So they have a totally different packaging. It's got some rose gold, some honeycomb, totally different name, but essentially the same scent and same process of getting that scent. So Root, when I looked it up again, there's kind of like a little story and stuff, but basically they're just saying that it's pineapple and papaya. But before we go on too much further, I will tell you that on their site, they describe this, like I said, just pineapple papaya with a few, fluffy words. Everyone does it. Bath and Body Works are the worst for it. Sometimes I swear they make up scents that aren't even in their candles. But anyway, this is made with natural beeswax and essential oils with an all-natural cotton wick. And the size that this is it 10 ounce or what is it? 10.5 ounce. Which, like I said, this is an old packaging. So the newer packaging is a honeycomb Veriglass. That is that packaging. And this particular size at 10.5 ounces burns up to 70 hours, which Root to me, like DW, add a little extra time to it. I always feel like they end up burning a lot longer. So, like I said, I was gifted this. I didn't purchase this. This was gifted to me. I love this fragrance on cold. Again, the lid's even different with the burn now. It doesn't look like I burnt it, right? Right? I have been burning it all week long. So what I will say, as you can see, the burn hasn't been particularly good, but what I do find with Root candles, you can see the bubbles, because with Root candles, it's beeswax, and I find that the beeswax bubbles, and I think it's very cool, very molten-like. I love volcanism and plate tectonics and Pangea and all that stuff. So I think it's very cool that there's bubbles in it. I have no problems with it at all. Like I said, you can see that it has tunneled a little bit, but what happens with Root candles a lot of the times for me is by about here, it starts to slide. It does self-correct itself. So I'll be keeping a watchful eye on that for the rest of its burn and its life, and obviously come back to you guys with the finale, my opinion and all that stuff, and I'll show you how it burns. But the wick has been kind of wimpy, to say the least, I would say. And I've burnt so many Root candles that I've never had an issue with the wick. And I'm finding this one's just really puny. I don't know if it's just because it's an older candle, because like I said, I have burnt many. There is a whole playlist on my channel on Root candles and all the different sizes and scents that I have burned. And I don't recall burning any of them with a poor wick. This one just has been struggling a little bit. It almost looks, when it's lit, now that it's burned down to about here, it kind of flickers, and it almost looks like those fake or faux candles with that flicker light behind when it burns. But I started this one in my spare bedroom, which is a smaller room, because it is a smaller candle. It's not only 10.5 ounces. I started this in my spare bedroom, and the throw was great. I would give it 7.5, almost an 8 out of 10 for throw. Even with it struggling, I imagine if it was pulled out completely, I'd likely get a stronger throw. But it does very well in I'd say a small to medium-sized room, because what I did do is I wanted to test it. So I brought this candle out from the spare bedroom into my great room, like a bigger space. And I smelt it, but it did get a little bit lost. So in a large room this size, I would say I probably only give it about 5 out of 10 for throw, but like a 7.5 or 8 in a small to medium-sized room. So I love the scent. It's totally up my alley. It's described as pineapple papaya, but I almost put like a smoothie in with it. Like there's something creamy about this that just, like, it's a really nice blender, if you will. Sort of like, vendor wax. They use a lot of like strong scents and then a blender to kind of blend a few things together. It smells like a smoothie with pineapple and papaya. I say pineapple stands out a little bit more than papaya, which I'm thankful for, because I've tried sniffing papaya before on its own, the real thing, the real McCoy actual papaya, and to me it smells like feet. More so in the real world. Maybe I got a bad one or whatever, but I remember I was on vacation in somewhere tropical and I had some papaya and I was like, oh my God, I can't. I felt bad that I took so much because I was like, oh, fresh fruit, yum, yum. And then I smelled it. I was like, I can't do it. So to me, papaya is definitely, thankfully, is secondary to pineapple itself. The pineapple is really authentic. I really enjoy it. It's very sweet. It's a very sweet blend. And like I say, it's almost like a smoothie. Like if you were to go to Orange Julius and order a papaya, pineapple smoothie, this is exactly what you would get, I would think, in scent. So overall, I'm not concerned. I'm not concerned about this tunneling. I've had this struggle with DW Home and mostly with DW Home. I have had issues with wicks like this, but they do tend to correct themselves down here. Now, 70 hours, I'm likely, because of this burn, likely to get like 130 hours of this. But I will, like I said, I will continue to burn this and come back to you guys on what I think overall. But overall, the scent's great. I highly recommend the scent. The travel tin sizes are great. I think they've had sales, but it's on some of their older scents. They have sales on, just check out their website on Root. I think it's root.com. Anyway, they do have some sales or had some sales. The travel tins, I have had nothing but amazing experiences from them. Even though they are smaller, some of those scents just kick ass, just to lack of a better way of putting it. So again, thank you so much to Boomerang Curl, love your name, girl, for selecting this week's Throwback Thursday of Pineapple Papaya. So same rules apply as always. First person down below to select a candle, or I've got a couple candles that are chopped up for me to melt or burn for the next week. I will acknowledge you and say that, yep, thumbs up, you're in. And I'll be burning or melting throughout the week and coming back to you guys as always at some point on a Thursday. Keeping in mind I'm Pacific Standard Time as well. So I will show you what we have here left. So we have Mandarin Agave from DW Home. Actually, I'm gonna put that here. And Pure Radiance Yankee Candle in, ooh, there we go. The Cherry Gin Fizz. And Mango Coconut from, well, White Barn or Bath & Body Works. Pink Pineapple from Bath & Body Works. These are two candles I've chopped up. And all the rest of the candles are Bath & Body Works. So Coconut Leaves, Sun Dried Mango, Coconut Sandalwood, Guava Pina Colada, Copper Coconut, Pomelo Paradise, Ocean Driftwood, Tahiti Passion Flower, Rainforest Gardenia, Honolulu Sun, tougher to do, Baja Cactus Blossom, and last but certainly not least, not my favorite scent in the world, Bath & Body Works Suntan. I love suntan scents, but I just don't find that that's my favorite suntan. But anyway, moving along. So these are your choices, guys. So thank you guys again for taking the time out to watch another video. As always, you guys be safe, take care, and have fun. And to all my Canadians, have a wonderful and happy, safe Canada Day long weekend. And to my American friends, 4th of July is just a week, less than a week away at this point. So please, again, happy, healthy, safe 4th of July. All right, you guys, as always, be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye, guys.